I think we learned a lot about how it finally feels to play like a team. Like we said all before preseason started, that we were ready to face some other live arms and to be competitive against other teams. And I think we saw a lot of that out of each other, and a lot of bonding went on.
Yeah, I would agree with Trin. We, as a new team, new coaching staff, you would think like a lot of teams would just fall into the adversity. But I think we actually did the opposite, and we came together as one.
How do you feel like playing Oklahoma with UCLA? How fair do you feel for SEC play?
I mean, it wasn't the outcome that we wanted, but I think we held our own, and we learned a lot about, like, that's what SEC caliber teams are going to look like. And I think they were both good games for us, not only like on the softball side, but like mentally as well, going over and watching film. And this is what we need to do from here on out. I think we're really ready for SEC.
With all the travel you've had already, do you feel, because your first SEC series on the road, so do you feel like you're a little bit more prepared, even mentally, to start on the road like that?
I think we're ready, honestly. I mean, we've dealt with all these challenges, and of course on the road it's not really anything different or anything new. So I think we're pretty ready for that.
I think the one game a day is going to be a lot nicer than having to play in 2 games a day and having a quick turnaround and stuff like that. So I'm excited.
And when you start with college play, every one's going to be tough in the ACC. When you start with someone like Arkansas, that's one of the better destinations, it's just how much of a statement are you maybe hoping to make, or what do you feel like is your mindset?
Just starting out on the right foot, I guess. You can't really look at it any differently than the people that we have been playing. We're going to do the same thing, watch film over them, work on their lineups, their pitchers in practice and stuff like that, and go out and be loud and make some noise.
Offensively, both of you, the run for hard come by this last weekend. I know that's not the norm, but when you are hitting, when you are turning the lineup over, what's the difference of when the runs are hard to come by versus when you're scoring balls up? You put it together?
I honestly think, at least personally for me, I try to stay focused in just my own game and how I play it. I don't want to try to do anything too much or too little. And I think that's a little bit of a factor of what we did, but not necessarily in this past weekend. I think we were just trying to find that little click, and it wasn't necessarily there. That's why there weren't the usual runs that we usually pick up. But I think just looking back at that weekend, I think it's just going to be a learning standpoint for us.
I don't think anything was necessarily wrong with our swings this weekend. I know personally I kind of got ahead of myself wanting to be that one swing to help push a run across, and I made some at-bats a little bit bigger than they should have. But once again, learning from that, taking it into SEC, and just doing better this next weekend is going to help us.
What did you learn or take away from the loss of San Diego State? Up to a point in favor, then up to toe against comparison?
Just not taking any game too little or too seriously. I think we came out there a little bit flat, energy-wise, just not really focused on their pitchers and stuff like that. And once again, kind of expanded our zone, just let the umpires really get to us, and didn't stay in our plan, so that kind of hurt us.